Hello, everybody, and welcome to the New Flame Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew, and today, well, to be honest, I was supposed to be giving you my final All-Star predictions. However, since voting has since closed, I'm going to go ahead and give you, I'm just going to read them off to you. In the AL, I have Ty France at first, Santiago Espinal at second, Rafael Devers after his huge game against the Yankees at third, Bo Bichette at shortstop, Alejandro Kirk at catcher, and in the outfield, joining Aaron Judge is Giancarlo Stanton and Mike Trout. And then at DH, it's Yordan Alvarez. Keep in mind, guys, pitching doesn't count towards DH, so why are you voting Shohei Ohtani? Whatever. My daily Shohei Ohtani rant is now over. Anyway, moving on. To the NL, we got Paul Goldschmidt at first, Jazz Chisholm at second, Manny Machado, Dansby Swanson, who just, with the Braves being as good as they are since June, Dansby's been a key part. Wilson Contreras at catcher, then joining Ronald Acuna Jr., whose jersey I'm repping today, is Mookie Betts and Jock Peterson. And then at designated hitter, I would vote Bryce Harper, but since he's hurt, it's going to William Contreras. And then, of course, also on the All-Star roster are Albert Pujols and Miguel Cabrera. This isn't 2015 anymore, guys. I guess Pujols wasn't even good in 2015. This isn't 2012, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, that's a weird rule in the new CBA where the commissioner can add a guy to each team. I don't really get it. Anyway, now, to get to the real point of this video today, it was a home run derby prediction. I thought that would be a neat little idea to do. I got around 9 or 10 guys here that I would like to see in the home run derby. I'm going to start off here with Max Muncy. You've seen him on the screen here. Max Muncy, obviously someone on the Dodgers was going to have to do it. And I think Max Muncy, you look at his stats, he hasn't played he's missed some time on the injured list, but only 8 home runs. But still, I think out of everyone on the Dodgers, I think Max Muncy is the most likely candidate. You look around, Will Smith, he just doesn't, it's a catcher, I don't know. Freddie Freeman, I think he said he would never do it after, I think he did it in, 2015. A lot of guys say that because it messes with their swing or whatever. Trey Turner, Justin Turner, not really, huge power guys. And then, who wants to see Cody Bellinger in a home run derby? Not me. Mookie Betts, sure, he's cool. I like Mookie Betts, but I just don't see how anyone, when you think of the power hitter on the Dodgers, I think of Max Muncy. And, we've seen it in years past. Last year, hit 36 home runs. 2020 hit 12 in 58 games. 2019 and 2018 he hit 35 each. And, he's just been so good since he's come over to the Dodgers. He was awful with the A's. And now he's really turned it around with the Dodgers. I think he should be in the home run derby. Moving on now. Probably imagine who I'm typing in here. Pete Alonso of the New York Mets. Now, this man has been insane this year. See already here, a 2.1 WAR, that's crazy, 22 home runs. But we all know the reason why Pete Alonso is here. He's the back-to-back 2-time champ of the home run derby in 2019 and 2021, as there was none in 2020. But yeah, Pete Alonso, he's one of the biggest power hitters in the game today. And, you can see here he's leading the league in RBIs. He led the league as a rookie with 53 home runs just a couple of years ago. Come on, we all know the reason he's here. It's because he's the 2-time champ. And, even if he wasn't, Pete Alonso is still a very good option for a home run derby. Moving on, we got my boy, Big G, Giancarlo Stanton. Now, the main reason for this is because he's hit a ball out of Dodger Stadium in his career. Definitely a reason to that he should be in the home run derby. This year he's missed some time. He's been struggling recently, but still has 21 home runs, 54 RBIs, hitting a 237, a 323 on base. Yeah, mostly just because he's hit a ball out of Dodger Stadium, and I would love to see him back in the home run derby, as it's been a couple of years since the last time we saw Giancarlo. I mean, he's also been hurt since he's got to the Yankees, but besides the point, I mean, yeah, he's hit a ball out of Dodger Stadium. Like, who does that? I mean, this man is one of the most powerful hitters in the league, and yeah, it's Giancarlo Stanton. And, moving on now. We got Mr. June, or Mr. J, if you want to say, because he's killing it in July as well. Kyle Schwarber of the Philadelphia Phillies. This man, since June, has just been crazy. Like, I don't even understand how he's been so good. Last year with the Nationals and the Red Sox, with the Nationals in June, we all remember what he did. He hit how many home runs did he hit in the month of June? He had 14 leadoff home runs the month of June last year. It was crazy. This year he won Player of the Month again in June, and he's been killing it in July so far. So there is no reason to believe that he shouldn't be in the home run derby. Just a really fun guy to watch. Kyle Schwarber is, he just has so much power, but he hits for such a low average, But, Kyle Schwarber, just with the month of June that he's having, he's probably going to go out there and not miss a single pitch ever, because he's just on that kind of a tear right now. Moving on, we got, I actually don't think he's very young. How old is he? He is age? Does age just not exist on Baseball Reference? I guess not. Anyway, Yordan Alvarez. Not only does he hit for power, as you can see here with the 26 home runs, he also hits for a high average. 312 this year, 277 last year. He only played 2 games in 2020, won't count that. Now 313 in his rookie year, 1 Rookie of the Year, while only playing 87 games. And in those 87 games, he hit 27 home runs. If you just figure that out, that's only 60 games in which he didn't hit a home run, which is crazy to me. Anyways, Yordan Alvarez has been simply one of, if not the best hitter since he came into the league in 2019, and seeing him in a home run derby would be crazy. As much as I hate the Astros, I cannot doubt this man's talent. He, like I said, as much as I hate the Astros, I have him on my fantasy team, so yeah. Anyway, Yordan Alvarez, like I said, is just one of the best hitters in the league, if not the best, and seeing him in a home run derby would certainly be a lot of fun. Now, this next guy may be just stop responding. Anyway, this guy might be a little surprising, but I'm going with the madman himself, Josh Naylor. This man is a psychopath. Okay? He hit a walk-off home run, took the nearest... He had his helmet... he didn't even have a helmet on. And just headbutt his manager, Terry Francona. If I knew how to edit things, I would definitely play the clip right now. If you haven't seen it, go look it up. Just look up Josh Naylor headbutts Terry Francona. It'll be the first result you see. That man is a psychopath, okay? He's just crazy. Imagine that type of energy in a home run derby. That would just be insane, as Baseball Reference still is not loading. But yeah, Josh Naylor would be he would go crazy. It'd just be so much fun to see him in a home run derby. His numbers don't jump off the page or anything. He's a big power guy. He hits for a low average, a lot of home runs. But, like I said, it's just the personality and excitement that he brings that would just be so entertaining to watch for however many hours a home run derby is. How long is a home run derby? 2.5 hours? It would just be crazy if he went on a long ride in the home run derby. As Baseball Reference still won't load. Hello. Anyway, this is not being very nice to me. Next up, we got Julio Rodriguez, the rookie for the Seattle Mariners, has been one of the best rookies if not the best rookie this year. My pick for AL Rookie of the Year. And, he's just been flat out amazing. He's hitting like near 280. He almost has a 2020 season, and it's not even the All-Star break. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna try something else. Julio Rodriguez. Anyway, Julio Rodriguez would be, just crazy to see in the home run derby. Now, like I said, he's a rookie. Maybe they won't, give it to the rookie if he's not like leading the league in home runs anyway. But just look at this: 15 home runs, 21 stolen bases. This man is just so fun to watch. People are calling him the next Griffey. I don't know about that, but he's definitely gonna be a key piece for the Seattle Mariners. And if Jared Kelenic can ever figure it out in the majors, that would just be a big boost for them. But yeah, definitely would love to see Julio Rodriguez in the home run derby. I think he just brings such an excitement and such a swagger to it that we haven't. That'd just be so cool to see. He's a young guy. He's only like 20 years old. I think he might be one of the youngest home run derby participants ever if he were to participate. So that's one of my guys. That's another guy I want to see. And now into the guys that I'm thinking I would maybe want to see, but maybe not. Starting with Aaron Judge, for the simple fact that he's leading the league in home runs with 30. That's a lot of home runs right there. But I know Aaron Judge said that after 2017, he said that he would never do it again unless it was in Yankee Stadium, because he knows that ballpark inside and out, and he should definitely not do it. If I was him, like 2017, if I can get some advanced statistics here, that would be good. Anyway, if I could show you the first and second half splits, I would. But Aaron Judge just was not the same player after the All-Star break last year, 2017, when he went to the home run derby. So he's never gonna do it unless it's in Yankee Stadium. But 30 home runs. How do you not want to see him in the home run derby? Next up, I really don't want to see him, but Shohei Ohtani, just because the MLB would actually get so much coverage if Shohei Ohtani was in the home run derby. I said that my daily Shohei Ohtani rant was over, but it isn't. Yeah, you're telling me this is AL MVP? I understand he's pitching as well, but come on now. I just don't understand how you're picking him over a guy like Yordan or Judge or anyone like that. And so yeah, anyway, whatever. Daily Shohei Ohtani rant is over. Like I said, the MLB would just get so much coverage if Ohtani was in the home run derby again. And sure, go ahead and give it to him. It doesn't matter. The Angels aren't going anywhere anyway, so it won't matter if he messes up his swing, I guess. Because, like we all know, the Angels are poverty. They're not good. All they have is Trout and Ohtani, and no one wants them to be good because they don't deserve to be good, honestly. How you're just okay, write in Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout into the lineup every day, and that's all they have. Rendon was decent before he got hurt, but he's been hurt almost every year since he's been with the Angels. So anyway, Angels rant over. Shohei Ohtani, okay, I'm gonna admit he's one of the best players in the league, and however, he's a better pitcher than he is hitter. Debate a wall, I don't care. But yeah, Shohei Ohtani, it would just make sense for him to be in the home run derby yet again. Next up, we got Mr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., first baseman for the Blue Jays, as we all know. This year he started off really slow, and, Blue Jays were, not playing as well as they probably should have, or people thought they would. And then, boom, middle of May comes, and now they're one of the better teams in baseball, right in the thick of a playoff push in the AL wildcard, because no one's coming for the Yankees in first place. First team with 60 wins, by the way. Just like to point that out. Anyway, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., I mean, look, he's one of the best power hitters in the game. Last year in the All-Star game, he hit one like 450 to left field and Coors Field. Um, and I would also love to see a rematch with the next guy that I show you in the home run derby from a couple of years ago, 2019. You're probably thinking who I'm thinking of. But anyway, Vlad, I mean, he hasn't been in the home run derby yet, and I think it would be cool to, see him in the home run derby. Well, I mean, he has been it, but it was back in 2019. He wasn't as good as he is now. And I would just love to see him in the home run derby as we see his stats here. 19 home runs, 54 RBIs. Definitely a good year from Vlad. And now, the last guy, I mentioned it before, the good old rematch. Jock Peterson versus Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Who wouldn't want to see it? I mean, it's Jock Peterson. However, he's just a fun guy. I think he'd bring out the pearls from last year, from the playoff run and the World Series run. I think he'd pull the pearls out, and just pimp some home runs in the Derby, and that would be just, everyone would love to see that. He was an All-Star at some point. Oh, 2015, his first year in the league. How was he an All-Star when he batted .210? What is this? Anyway, just baseball reference, I guess. Anyway, with the Giants this year, I mean, he hasn't been as good as he has been, especially last year with the Braves. But, I mean, he's in contention for a starting spot in the outfield for the National League All-Stars. And seeing him in the home run derby again with a rematch versus Vlad would just be amazing to me. I would love to see that. So yeah, Jock Peterson in the home run derby would just be amazing. So there you have it, guys. There is all the players that I would like to see in the home run derbies, in the home run derby this year. If there are more that I missed, leave them in the comment section below. Leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're new. We're just a couple of subscribers away from 100, guys. We're trying to get there as fast as we can. Please help us do that. Like I said, we're just 2 away. So yeah, see you in the next episode. Peace out. Peace out for this one.